favourite experiences of the whole workshop was having the opportunity at the end of the last one to bring in both my sons and my husband to meet Alberto and the rest of the women and the dogs. Just as a side note, that was probably one of my favourite things of the workshops, were having families that had already been through this process and hearing about what an impact it had brought to their families and to their children, and it was really wonderful and enlightening to hear, and also have the potential to envision where we could be at the end of this, which is such a motivating factor. So Alberto had known all our personal circumstances over the last 3 workshops, and in particular some of the challenges that Ethan faces as a part of his autism, one of which is his articulation. And the fact that Ethan's really doggy and loves animals was such a beautiful thing, because Alberto brought him in to play with the dogs and meet them, and knowing full well that he struggles with the articulation of F, I think he gave him a command like high five or something similar. And here is this child who is normally so overwhelmed by social situations, particularly shopping centres, noise, things like that. And he's gone into a room full of adults that he doesn't know, which is intimidating for adults, but let alone a 5-year-old child with autism, and perform with all eyes on him and this dog, and trip over the words, and yet be so focused in on this beautiful animal that that's all that mattered. And he struggled, but you know what? He struggled through it. And there wasn't any emotional negativity. He was just so happy, and the look on his face when he was getting the responses from that animal was just beautiful. Like, I teared up, my husband teared up, and I was just in that moment so proud of him, and also so determined, and had a renewed commitment and motivation that this was the right thing for our family.